Hey yo, what's up? It's Whisk, and this time we are back with another Ritual Bears video. Who would have thought? Oh, and one more thing, here is a channel that you should check out. This one, at yugioh 24, I guess, and he has very comprehensive videos about ritual beasts. I have talked with him, and together we are trying to optimize the plays and stuff. So in this video here, 3 hours 14, he basically included all the combos, so all my videos combined basically in one video, and he explains them even further. And on his channel you can find a lot of other stuffs, like this video is very great with breaking down all probabilities, and you have tips and tricks and decklist profiles, and all in all he takes puts a lot of effort in his videos, so unlike me. So you should definitely check out also his channel, say hi on his channel, and we are also thinking of making a Discord maybe for the ritual beast discussions, but anyway, check the channel, and now let's go back to my video. And today I want to show you the lines which are already available on YouTube, but now I will just do the commentary, and I want to have the complete repertoire of ritual beast replays on the channel. So it's about Elder plus Kanahok, and what happens if you get Nibirued. So I said in the past that the deck loses to Nibiru, and this is true in some cases, but in some cases you can at least try to make it work a little bit better through Nibiru. So I will show you these lines here, but first, in my old video where I showed the Elder and Kanahok line, that line ends on 2 additional searches, which are 2 stits or something. But the way that I showed that line is that it would not play through Nibiru very nicely. And well, I will now show you the difference and explain the difference. But the difference is that in the video that I showed, I went Elder Kanahok, and Kanahok banished Rampengo. And now I will go Elder Kanahok banish New Lara. Now, if you don't get Nibirued in this new line, the result is the same. So you get 2 searches. So this is just improvement of the old line, just objective improvement in every possible way. So this is the better line, and now let's start going through the motions. Okay, so here the difference, like I said, the old line went for Rampengo, here we go for New Lara. The reason we go for New Lara is that we have her available in the case that our opponent Nibirus us in the first possible chance, which we will show in this replay what happens. So as for the standard line, we go for searching when, putting New Lara to graveyard here. And now imagine, here we already did 5 summons. So if we did not go for New Lara but Pengu instead, here opponent can Nibiru us, and then our turn is basically ended. We can summon Draco and pass, and that would be it. So now we are in a better position, and let's see what we can do post Nibiru. Oh yeah, I should also say that these lines that I will show in this video are all dependent on having Link Spider in your extra deck. So if you like spoopers, I like spoopers, it's important to have the spooper, because we will have to use this token a lot. So we are banishing New Lara and Kanahok. Important to banish Kanahok to get Noche Draco. Now we use Lara effect to get Mr. Pengu. And Mr. Pengu will get Windam. And now don't make the mistake of tag outing Noche Draco for New Lara. but instead use him directly with Pengu to make Falco. Now Falco banish Winda, important, summon Wen, and revive the Winda. Now we get one search, which is probably going to be Stitz, because we want to get some disruptions, and we tag out to get Winda and Lara. So now here is where the spooper comes into play, because we make the spooper, and now we can use those three monsters to make Reirotari. Now Reirotari will add one and banish one, just so that we have more diffusions possible next turn, and now we get a second search. Or you could also decide to go for SP or IP in this case. But yeah, that's the line. Now let's see if the opponent is a tricky man, a smart man, and he holds a Nibiru a little bit as he is supposed to do, because this Nibiru is going to hurt us a little bit more than the previous one. So far is the same. And now let's say opponent is waiting for us to waste our Falco and Wen. But now the difference is that we can use the Konohawk, get Pengu, and now we have a live Falco in the play, and we will take advantage of this. So we are playing Benishikana, summon Wen, revive, Pengu. So at this moment opponent will Nibiru us, and I will show you the line that you can play. And now this is a point that I want to also make here. There are two ways that you can continue from here if your opponent does not Nibiru you at this stage. You can make Kayapelio using those monsters, and then you will get a small board with Kayapelio and some disruptions like Reirotari and stuff. This is if you want to play around Nibiru and punish your opponent for not using Nibiru here. But at this point you may also be thinking that your opponent does not have Nibiru, and you can do the standard line, which will not play around Nibiru. So if you do the standard line and your opponent is holding Nibiru, then you are completely fucked, because in that case you will just lose your entire board, because your opponent will wait, and after you summon Draco and you summon your Lara effect and you spend all your resources, then he will Nibiru you there. So, but let's say that opponent is afraid now that this is the latest that he can wait, because if he waits more, he is expecting you to make Kayapelio. So let's say that he Nibirus you here. Now we will play with our Kimun Falco, because he can be revived. This is the main thing, but also the point is that this will only work if your Apelio is in the deck. If you draw your Apelio, then this line will not work. It's very critical. So we will banish Wen and Lara to summon Nochi, and Lara effect will summon the Apelio, because now we need the Apelio to banish our Falco. And now because Falco is banished, we can bring him back with Nochi. And now we use the spooper again, and now we have a link 4. And we get the Wen, because it was important that we banish the Wen, so now we can add her back with Reirotari, and now we get the summon Lara effect. I mean summon Lara, and now we just get one search. So we can expect that we will use this effect of Lara in the opponent's turn, I guess, if opponent tries to attack us, and then we will be able to take out. But you know, this is very weak. We only have 1-2 disruptions, and opponent has 5 cards, so the deck does not play well around Nibiru, and this I think is the best we can do with pure ritual beasts. Okay. So this was it, and now let's see if I have some decklist discussions ideas to make. The decklist is still pretty much the same as it was, except now I'm trying out some droplets My friend is trying out super polymerizations. Like I already talked in previous video, I cut stitch to 1 because when I'm going first, I expect to get at least one hand trap. I expect to get hand trapped, so the combo does not usually get the 2 searches. You just get 1 search through getting hand trapped, and side deck is just whatever. And extra deck, I think I'm liking this one. So the spider will be included if we are expecting main deck Nibirus, and the rest is pretty much stable. Some people are going to argue that you don't need 3 Kanahawks, well, in this case you can play Apelio or some other stuffs, but I like 3 Kanahawks because in some lines you need to use 1 Kanahawk as a link material when going first, so to get the proper combo going, and if you only have 2 of them, well, in those lines you sometimes need to ditch 1 Kanahawk with a Pengu and 1 for link summon, so it's impossible to make those lines if you only have 2 Kanahawks, because then you won't have any more Kanahawks. So 3. Third Kanahawk comes in more often than first Apelio, I think, so. But before I had Spider, I had Apelio here as well, because Apelio is also needed for some lines. What can I say? Nothing. I guess this is it for this video. Let's talk down below in the comments, and until next time.